AI is here to stay. A lot of people, like, I've posted videos about Adobe Video, Firefly, and people like really scared that it's going to take over people's jobs and all of that, but you kind of have the wrong mindset about AI. AI is not here to replace your job, it's here to assist you. So I kind of tell people, when people are commenting like, oh no, is it going to lose my job, I'm going to switch careers and all that, I'd be like, well, no, it's not going to replace a human. Use it as your assistant and it will help you create better content quicker and more efficiently.
Hi, I'm Natasha from Submagic, the ultimate short form AI editing tool, and today I'm here with Sebastien Jefferies.
Hello.
Sebastien, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you give us a brief intro on who you are, your background, where we can find you and things like that?
Yeah, sure. So as Natasha said, my name is Sebastien Jefferies. I'm a full-time content creator and have been so for about a year and a half now. I've got a background in digital marketing, and during burst lockdown, COVID, all of that, I decided to create content online and started off in photography, video editing and all that sort of stuff, and now I'm expanding quite a lot into AI tech and all of that for content creators. So that's a little bit about me.
Fantastic, thank you so much. So as you mentioned, expanding into AI, it's the perfect place for us to kick off. We're going to be discussing in this video today, guys, a little bit about what the best AI content creation tools are in 2024, and I'm really excited to get your insights, Sebastien. So first question for you is, as someone that is deeply involved in the video editing and content creation world, how do you see AI technology impacting the landscape of content creation this year?
I think there's quite a lot of beneficial factors to it. Like if you look back to ChatGPT, like a lot of people wouldn't really use it at the start, and now everyone's using it multiple times a day. I think that's kind of what's happening in the AI side of things in terms of content creation. You know, there's so many amazing tools out there which can just really speed up your editing and just help you create better content as a whole without having to need all that experience in editing. So yeah, I think we'll talk about it a little bit later, but there's so many like cool AI tech tools out there which just really help your editing. And my team use it on a daily basis, so I think it's a lot to look forward to.
Amazing. And how long would you say you've been using AI in your like day-to-day routine?
I'd say that as soon as it's come out, like, because I'm on a few newsletters, like getting updates every time there's something new out there. So if I find it interesting or I think it could be beneficial to my work, then I'll check it out. And if it's good, I'll keep using it. If it's not, then I'll wait for it to get better or find an alternative.
Okay, great. So what are some of the most kind of exciting features or capabilities you've seen in AI-powered content creation tools recently?
I think recently it has to be the new tool that's come out by OpenAI, so the people who made ChatGPT. It's called Sora, and basically it's a text-to-video model, so you basically just type in whatever you want and it will create like realistic footage from that. And obviously it's still in beta, it's not available to the public, but the examples that they've shown thus far are like amazing and crazy, and I posted a few videos about them. They've got hundreds of thousands of views, and people are scared, but also people are excited, which I think is fair enough.
Yeah, of course, that's amazing. And how would the average person or marketing agency owner use a tool like that? How do you see that going?
There's endless possibilities. Like with this new one, Sora, you can basically, if you need B-roll of something and you don't have time to do it, or it's somewhere in a different country, you could literally type in that country, like generate B-roll of, if we're doing like real estate, of houses in England, something like that, and it'll generate realistic footage of these houses, so you don't have to purchase them, because you'll probably have a license for Sora, and then it's a cheaper way to just generate content and speed up your workflow, because instead of browsing the internet for hundreds of clips, you can just type it in and be like, okay, wow, well, this is great. This is what I need.
Fantastic. Can you share with me some of your examples of how AI is revolutionizing the way that you approach tasks like video editing or script writing and things like that?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I use it to that extensiveness. I've got a team of editors that help me do all of that. But when it comes to some editing tasks like VFX, but also captioning, Submagic does a great job of that. You just upload your video and you get automatic captions that look great. So I think it depends. It's quite bespoke. But for my editing agency, for example, I would use a tool like Submagic or Opus to generate a bunch of clips for me in seconds for my clients. So I think, there's different use cases for everything. Use them sparingly, don't overdo it, because then your content will look the same as everyone else's. You need to stand out quite a bit, but there's definitely elements that can just help you speed up your stuff.
Okay, great. So you're using it more so to kind of save time in your agency and things like that when it comes to processes and things?
Yeah, but like, again, if I'm struggling to find like a title, or if I want to upload a YouTube YouTube video, I will put like a rough description of what my video is to generate like a description or something like that, or be like, generate me 5 hooks or 5 titles for my YouTube video. It's about XYZ. That's like a really good use case to use it for.
And do you have a favorite tool for that, for titles specifically?
There is a tool which I've been using. I can't remember the name of it, but it basically, all you had to do is upload your YouTube URL and it will generate you some example thumbnails as well as SEO ranked titles, descriptions, hashtags, all of that. I've been trying that out for a while and it's really good. Unfortunately, I've got a bad memory. I can't remember the name, but we'll leave it somewhere in the video.
Description.
Yeah.
Okay, or up on the screen. Amazing. So for you, when you are using all these different AI tools for content creation or the process after you've created your content, what for you makes a specific tool stand out above the rest? Is it usability or effectiveness? What for you makes it like the go-to tool?
I think it's important that tools showcase what they're capable of and not make it too hard to understand. Some tools, they can do amazing stuff, but right off the bat, if you're not aware of it and you can't take full advantage of it, I think showcasing to the audience that you're trying to target, this is what we can do and this is what we specialize in. Again, a lot of AI tools at the moment have a lot of different features, but they all have their core features. So I think that's something that tools need to focus on highlighting. And then once you've got them hooked into that tool, then they're going to keep experimenting, checking out the platform, seeing what else they have to offer. That's what I would say.
So for content creators who might be hesitant or scared, as you mentioned earlier, to embrace new AI technology, what would you say are the most kind of compelling reasons as to why you should integrate them into your workflow?
I mean, you've got nothing to lose. AI is here to stay. A lot of people, I've posted videos about Adobe Video, Firefly, and people really scared that it's going to take over people's jobs and all of that, but you kind of have the wrong mindset about AI. AI is not here to replace your job, it's here to assist you. So I kind of tell people, when people are commenting oh no, this is going to lose my job, I'm going to switch careers and all that, and I'll be like, well, no, it's not going to replace a human. Use it as your assistant and it will help you create better content quicker and more efficiently. And that's the same thing with ChatGPT. It's not replacing jobs, but it's helping you, write emails quicker, or
it's like an enhancement.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, great. What AI tools would you recommend to marketing agencies to support them in delivering high quality services to their clients?
I need to think about that one.
Obviously, you mentioned you have an editing agency. So what kind of AI tools are they using within the agency, even for not necessarily content creation, but maybe behind the scenes as part of, strategy or structure and things like that?
Well, I think there's always, the organization factor of running a business. Quite a few tools out there which help you do that. So I use Notion. They recently introduced Notion AI, which is quite helpful as well. But then again, if it comes to video editing and all of that, there's loads of tools out there which can speed up your editing. If you want to have a more professional manual side of editing, you can use tools like Firecut, which just instantly drag and drop your video and it will cut out all the silences. But then if you want a more streamlined way of editing your videos, we can use Submagic, where now you can just upload your raw footage and it will cut that up. But not only will it do that, it will also generate captions for you. You can now get descriptions, all of that. And I think now they've recently did think about generating hooks or something like that.
Yeah, hook titles. Yeah, there
you go. So look around, see what's beneficial to you, and having a quick Google to see what new AI tools are available, you'll see that, you'll think yourself.
Yeah, amazing. And similar question, but for I guess a different market, what AI tools do you recommend for coaches or personal brands to support them in creating high quality content for audiences and students?
I think it comes down to AI tools aren't going to be there to save you 100% of the time. You do need that knowledge. If you want to create high quality content, you first need to master how to light your videos, because again, if you have bad lighting, you've got bad video. Again, with audio, if you've got a bad microphone or you're not putting it in the right position, people aren't going to be watching that video. So those are kind of the core fundamentals. AI can only help you so much. You can of course use AI enhancement tools to make your audio better, but those are these are safety features that you want to be using in the worst case scenarios. You do want to kind of nail how your content looks right off the bat, because you can't just rely on AI to save the day. Of course, there's tools out there that can help, but you need to have that core element when it comes to creating your content.
Amazing. Okay, and finally, can you tell me a few holy grail must-have AI-powered content tools that you use or that you can recommend?
I'd say Submagic, obviously, because it's so easy to use. Opus is great because you can upload your long-form videos like podcasts and all of that, and it'll repurpose it into short-form content. Riverside, what we're using now, is great if you want to do online podcasts because, we can just connect anywhere in the world and it will record your videos internally and give it high quality. So rather than doing like this interview on Zoom where it'll be low quality footage, Riverside, captures your camera quality from your computer and uploads that externally. Same thing with the audio. So I'd say those three tools are probably the best. And then we've got like tools like InVideo, which help you create faceless videos, which is pretty cool. You can just type in your prompt or your script and it will generate a video for you with B-roll. That's pretty cool. But then, there's loads of advanced editing tools that I use that people might not be that interested in, like Stable Diffusion to generate videos and photos. But yeah.
That's amazing. Thanks. And can you tell us, just finally, I know I said finally last time, if you're looking to create scripts and things like that, is there one specific tool that you like to lean on?
I've looked into it, but to be honest, I haven't really found one that I really like, or kind of, I think it's a bit hard when you've got an established style already, you kind of know how you want to present your videos. I think if you're starting out, it might be helpful, but it's not going to be your magic sauce to going viral. You kind of do need to find yourself, and people can tell if you're kind of reading a script or not being that authentic, and if you're not passionate about a certain topic, people can also tell. So I think it's hard to find something that is going to help you script your videos for you, kind of cheat your way into content creation. I think you do need to learn the hard way and create really bad videos for months, and then it'll slowly get better and better, and then you'll get to a stage where you're really happy.
Yeah, I think you're right there. And as your knowledge kind of grows in whatever you're talking about or whatever you're doing or promoting, naturally you'll feel that you're able to speak more freely and it'll become more authentic and things like that. And that's really kind of the power, I guess, in just the practice and the posting volume over a longer period of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sebastien. It's definitely been interesting. I've learned a lot and I hope people watching have too. Sebastien, if people want to find you, learn more about you, where can they go?
You can check me out on all social media platforms at Sebastien Jefferies. I'm sure we'll leave a little tag here or something. You're more than welcome. I teach you how to use your cameras. I teach you how to create better content. So check me out.
Thank you. That's been awesome. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope it was super insightful for you. We're going to be chatting to a bunch of short form video experts in the real estate, marketing agency and coaching niches. So do go ahead and subscribe if that is of interest to you, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.